talk to us about these solutions, these
Yeah.
acid stains and dyes.
So acid stains are what give you that variegated leathery look. So when you put an acid stain down, it actually reacts with the concrete and creates that swirly pattern. Dyes are more where you're just infusing a color, but it's going to be very consistent looking. They're fairly easy to apply and they have to be sealed once you're done to maintain it. The problem with your acid stains and your dyes is it's the sealers one aren't going to hold up that well. The other thing is once they go, these don't penetrate very far down into the surface. So it might start out looking beautiful like this. And we've done these actually in basements where, it doesn't have to be driven over and it's not going to be exposed to the all the chemical attacks. They can look quite good long term where it's just walking traffic. But the problem is what happens in a garage, and this might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's really not that far from what we've seen, is the sealers wear down, they can't rejuvenate the sealers properly, and then the constant abuse and the cleaning get harder and harder to do. So then you start pressure spraying it and you blow away the remainder of the
Yeah.
coloring that was only in that very top surface. So you end up with something just like this where, yeah, there's some remnants of it, but there's no rejuvenating it. Once you acid stain, that's it. So you have to maintain the sealed surface. It's not designed to be driven over. These look beautiful. This was training, again, we got in Florida, very popular in the warmer climates. It can be maintained properly, but I would never do it where it's subjected to a lot of attack. So I would never do it in anything but an interior surface that's walked on or a commercial area where it's just walk on traffic. You're going to beat up this, you're going to beat the sealer up. It's going to fail. And then
Well, and in this area, we're dealing with a couple of combinations that are pretty detrimental. Are the chemicals from the salts and the things that they're using to treat the roads, and then just the normal abrasion from the actual tires themselves. Like, is that kind of why that makes it just a disastrous solution for kind of the territory that we're in?
Well, I would say for a garage, it doesn't even matter if you're in our territory or if you're in Florida. You cannot put this in a garage and have it hold up unless you were to seal it with our materials.
Mm,
So in the past, when we used to do acid staining, there was a couple where we acid stained it and then we coated it in our clear materials. So it is protected the same way our coatings are. The problem with that, though, is most people, their garage floor was never poured with the intention of you acid staining it. But
yeah.
if you're going to acid stain concrete and have it look great, you have to know you're doing that when you're placing the concrete right from
Yeah.
day one.